I cannot go back. I'll handle them.
Handle us? You'll handle us. You know your predecessors had much more respect. Okay, you have some skill. Kill him. Mark my words, boy, and mark them well. I have survived your predecessors, and I will survive you.
The price of Bitcoin is now only 22% away from the all-time high. Many of us in the crypto market have been waiting for this exact moment for years now. Bitcoin is now hitting the second highest price it's ever seen in its history. In just over a month, Bitcoin has ran up almost 50% to the upside. Yesterday on this channel, I went live 2 times because yesterday alone, Bitcoin went up over 10.5%. And looking left on the weekly chart, there is absolutely no activity. There's no price history all the way until 2017, 2018. So that is about the only price history that we can go off of to analyze the chart right now. And this red box of resistance ranges from about 16,200 to about 17,200 roughly. In the beginning of 2018, we got a weekly candle close and open right along this level. And we also have a wick high. And this is one of the last major hurdles that Bitcoin needs to get above before it can actually break above the $20,000 price level. A lot of people are anticipating that Bitcoin might see some kind of correction soon, and it's totally possible that maybe Bitcoin does see some kind of pullback. But I just want to point out to you guys what's going on here on the weekly chart, and that Bitcoin is actually sitting in a parabolic trend. We are going parabolic right now. Bitcoin can still maintain this parabolic trajectory, even if we do see some volatility and some sideways action going into the next few weeks. Bitcoin could still hold this parabolic trend and break out going into December. And if this parabolic trend was going to stay intact, I do think that we would very likely not be falling below 13,868. This previous resistance here from 2019 would very likely be our next support level if Bitcoin is going to remain parabolic. And that could be the next major dip buy opportunity if we do see rejection at this level and we do get a pullback next week. Buying the dip at 13.8K could be the right move. It's completely possible that we could break out sooner than that. But if Bitcoin does break the parabolic trend and falls below 13.8, at that point, I would be targeting closer to 12,000. And if we do pull back to 12,000, I would be looking for an even larger scale parabolic trend to form for Bitcoin moving forward. So in the event of a pullback, you could purchase some Bitcoin at 13.8K, 14K, and also you could save a little bit of cash on the side in case we do fall lower to 12K. And I do believe that in this market environment, the buy the dip strategy is a good strategy. There is so much positive news right now, guys. We have PayPal integrating crypto and also integrating crypto into Venmo. We have Grayscale seeing the largest ever weekly inflow, nears 500K Bitcoin in total holdings. Grayscale is on track to control 5% of the entire Bitcoin circulating supply by the end of 2021 with a record 215 million inflow last week. Also, as we know, MicroStrategy has been getting into Bitcoin. MicroStrategy is already up 133 million in profit. Also, JP Morgan is turning bullish on Bitcoin. If you're looking at the Bitcoin balance on exchange for all exchanges, you can see that we are getting a very steady decline in balances on exchanges. The supply is getting thin. And if you look at the Google Trends data for Bitcoin and buy Bitcoin, we can see that there has not been any significant increase in the search terms. This means that retail has not yet caught on to the trend. So if you look at the equation here and you put together all of these factors, it's very likely that Bitcoin is about to get mega bullish. And not only that, the S&P 500, the stock market, has recovered. The S&P 500 is now less than 2.5% away from seeing another all-time high. And if you go back to 2016, after the election in 2016, things got very bullish for the S&P after election week, and we started to enter another bull market. And if anything like that repeats again, Bitcoin and the S&P are both going to be entering bull markets in the near future. And if the S&P 500 hits a new all-time high in the near future, that means that Bitcoin is very likely going to also hit a new all-time high in the near future. So I'm getting extremely bullish on the crypto market. But it's not only Bitcoin that's going up. We also have Ethereum breaking above the 420 resistance. Going to the weekly chart, and in my opinion, it's likely that Ethereum is going to be running up towards 490, 500 in the not so distant future. And if we can maintain this range, then Ethereum would also very likely be able to break out above resistance and head above 500, considering the ETH2 news. The other day, Vitalik tweeted that the ETH2 deposit contract has been released. And if you're looking at the contract address, there's already been over 17 million Ethereum staked at this point in time. And as Ethereum gets locked up, the supply on exchanges is also going to thin out for Ethereum, and we're going to see major increases in price for Bitcoin and Ethereum. It is absolutely incredible to see what's happening in the crypto market right now. And the real question is, are you ready? Are you prepared for the future of finance? Guys, comment your thoughts below. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. And those intro videos that you see me do, those like Bitcoin movies, actually require me to demonetize the videos. So if you guys like what I do on this channel and you want to support the channel, you can join Patreon. The beginning of the month is always the best time to join Patreon. If you join, you get extra content. You can have access to my Patreon crypto portfolio and access to an exclusive VIP chat. And this price won't be available forever, so definitely consider joining. And I'll see you guys in the next video.